auntie, a Brecken founder, a survivor, digital mama. She is here with us.
About a year ago, a beautiful idea was conceived by the wife of the governor of Ondo State, Arabimi Betty Anyawa, with the overall aim of empowering families with the women as points of contact. The idea led to the establishment of Forum for Wives of Ondo State Officials, FOWOSO, which is a group made up of wives of Ondo State elected public officials and female political appointees. A year on, the founder of the initiative and wife of Ondo State Governor, Mrs. Betty Anyawa, expressed satisfaction that the FOWOSO train of empowerment has successfully touched the lives of women across the 18 local government areas of the state.
It is important to me that the women in this state grow to have great influence and impact in the society and economy. I truly believe the first step in achieving this is through the investment of human capital, health, and education of women and girls. This is because educated, healthy women are more able to engage in productive activities, find formal sector employment, earn higher incomes, and enjoy greater returns to schooling than are uneducated women. They are also more likely to invest in the education of their children and more likely to have fewer children. This is evident that the human capital development is essential for both short and long-term intergenerational outcomes and is good for both productivity gains and limiting unsustainable population growth. It also removes the limited engagement of girls in the study of science and technology and increases the future life and employment options for adolescent girls. This is where FOWOSO becomes relevant. We cannot sit back and expect the government to champion these causes. We as wives and mothers are role models to all the females in this state, especially our young ones. It is apparent that the glass ceiling engineered to limit women can be broken. Yes, we can.
From Ikare to Akure, Ifon to Ilaje, and Owo to Eseldo, just to mention a few. Soul-lifting testimonies have continued to come from the lips of the beneficiaries whose lives have witnessed tremendous turnaround in all facets.
I'm using this hour to thank Arabini because when I was in school, when I was in final year, I used the laptop for my project, and at the same time I helped my mate. In my school, most of our things is online registration, so I did it with that and I earned some change and cash in my hand. So
FOWOSO is here to bring goodies to all the people of Ondo State. FOWOSO, like the Director of Women Affairs, Christian did, is a mega event. FOWOSO has turned out to be a mega event, and I pray that we continue in this page from one local government to other. It's just to tell our people that women can also contribute their own quota in the development of Ondo State. We don't want our men to carry the burden alone. We want our women to join hands. And if you want somebody to join hands in economic development, you have to provide tools for her. And that's why outreaches, we make sure that we train our women and provide what you call startup kits. For FOWOSO, we'll train you and give you startup kits. Immediately you begin to earn a living. where you had gotten your training like sewing, tailoring, and hairdressing, and you don't have money, FOWOSO is there to provide you with the tools. So FOWOSO is a enabler, and no one is left behind. We also cater for the widows, we cater for the physically challenged. Everybody is not left out.
Little or no wonder, traditional rulers and other leaders of thought have thrown their weight behind the initiative with their royal blessings, serving as tonic of encouragement.
I have to appreciate you for the wonderful thing you are doing. A lot has been said about your program, which you have been executing all over the state.
Thank you for partnering with the First Lady to help her to mobilize efforts to do a lot of things that I'm not be talking about now, but I'm seeing them with a lot of wonder, and I pray and hope that the Lord will sustain your efforts. Amen. And make sure that our women will be empowered and do more, so that all will be well with all of us.
Amen. We are also here to empower people, particularly the women and the children, as well as the less privileged. It's not just empowering them by giving them money, but you are training them, providing them with the skill as well as the machinery to be able to do what they are supposed to do. And also backing that up. Money. I want to especially thank you. I thank you, we appreciate you. Please, but to thank Mr. Gordon for the wonderful work he has been doing.
Hundreds of women have not only been trained in various skills acquisition, but they were equally empowered with startup kits, just as dozens of them smart home with items like grinding machine, laptop computers, and power generating sets, to mention but a few.
It has really been wonderful, because like these sandals, for instance, when I make them, I don't sell them less than 5,000 because they are well made. We're taught to use the original glue, and I glue them perfectly, and I guarantee whoever buys, each time they buy, I tell them, go and try it. If you have any fault, if anything happens to it, return. And ever since I have started it, nobody has come to complain. They've really been commending me and commending FOWOSO, because I have always told my customers that this is the efforts of FOWOSO.
Àǹfààní tí mo jẹ lọ́wọ́ FOWOSO láti ìgbà tí wọ́n ti gbé ẹ̀rọ ìfún mi ó pọ̀, ọkàn mi balẹ̀, ayọ̀ mi kún sí bí mo ṣe ń lọ oko gan nígbà òjò nígbà míì tí mò ń kó àbàtà kó gbogbo ẹ̀ láti ìgbà tán ti gbé ẹ̀rọ ìfún mi, ọkàn mi balẹ̀, mi lọ mọ́ owó tí mo pa lórí ẹ̀rọ yìí, òun náà ni mo tún fi ń ra àwọn ọjà pẹ́pẹ̀pẹ́, ata, iyọ̀, epo, òróró tí mò ń tà lórí tébù tẹ́rí yẹn.
Mo máa ń ṣe nails, then mo dẹ̀ tún make up nípa ti our excellency tán ní pé ká lọ kọ́ training FOWOSO ní local government, ó lè yẹ kí n tún mọ make up ń ṣe. Wọ́n kọ́ wa bí wọ́n ṣe ń kun ojú, then wọ́n dẹ̀ kọ́ wa bí wọ́n ṣe ń ta ìgèlè. Ìgbà tí a dẹ̀ parí, wọ́n gbé kit fún wa tá lè fi startup kit, so that àwa náà lè máa fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ àfi lè máa rí little amount.
The physically challenged individuals occupy a special place in the hearts of FOWOSO founder. Hence, mobility aids like wheelchairs were usually handed over to them at the life-transforming gathering. It is the belief of stakeholders that the program has not just offered a new lease of life to women, especially at the grassroots, but has in no small way rekindled their hopes that they too can contribute meaningfully to the welfare of their families and socio-economic development of the state. Health, they say, is wealth, and free screening for various ailments, especially how to curb the scourge of breast cancer, featured prominently on the list of activities at all FOWOSO gatherings.
You change your hands and you use the 3 middle fingers, and it goes in a circular motion from outside the breast to the nipple to the armpit. Thereafter, you press to see if there is any discharge or changes. You see a doctor. Take note, not all breast pain are cancerous, but ensure you see a doctor if you discover any changes. Nevertheless, breast cancer doesn't kill as people think. When it's at a safer side, when it's being detected earlier, before it gets to an advanced stage, when it becomes incurable. That is why we say early detection saves life.
As FOWOSO marks the first year of its existence, beneficiaries said there is no success without a successor, and the only way to make the beautiful testimonies of the initiative is to institutionalize its ideals so that successive administrations can build on its achievements into the future.
2 days la fi kọ́, ọjọ́ méjì la fi kọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ fi fún wa ní certificate. Àdètí mo dáadáa ṣe bí mo ṣe lè. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó gómìnà wa arákùnrin wa pé wọ́n ṣe gan fóhun ibi tí wọ́n ṣe fún wa tó jẹ́ kí àwa obìnrin ká wà lásán nínú ilé. Mo dúpẹ́ fún FOWOSO náà tí wọ́n gbé sílẹ̀. Ọlọ́run yóò máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́.
Long live FOWOSO, long live Ondo State, long live Federal Republic of Nigeria.